It's Tuesday stitch time. Grab your hook and yarn. We're making something cozy, cute and warm. New stitch, new trick, let's learn today. Easy steps, I'll guide the way. Whether you're new or stitching pro, come along, let's hook and go.
Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Pseudos Crochet and More. This is your host Crystal. I am behind the scenes. Well, not really behind the scenes, but I'm behind the camera today because today is Tuesday and that means it's stitch tutorial day for crochet. Now I do apologize in advance that this video did not come out early this morning. I did not have time after taking my mother-in-law to the doctor yesterday, getting yesterday's last day of the big summer sale with Premier Yarns video done. I did not have enough time after that to get this one uploaded for today. So I'm going to show you what the name of the stitch. I'm calling it the Waves with Edge, or it's the wave stitch, but we're going to be working an edge pattern on it. This one here that I worked up in a sample is the Premier Basic DK Multi. This is a lightweight yarn. It's 264 yards, 242 meters, 2.9 ounces or 85 grams. It is 100% acrylic. This is in the color Hayride. This is a new yarn on Premier Yarn's website. If you want to try this out, I think it's a pretty good color. It worked up nicely with this pattern. This is an easy 2-row repeat, so it's not that hard to remember your stitches, what you're supposed to do. And I used a 4mm crochet hook for this weight of yarn. This is a very thin 3 or DK or lightweight yarn. It's almost bordering a 2 in my opinion, but it's still a really nice yarn. And it's probably just bordering it enough that it's not actually a 2 weight, but it is could be classified as a 3. The stitch multiple for this is 10 plus 6. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my other yarn here that I use a lot for my tutorials. I'm going to use, this is Loops and Threads Impeccable yarn. This was one that I got on clearance. Now I know I had a start, there's my starting point. And this is classified as a 4-weight yarn. I'm going to be using a 5mm crochet hook. It fits perfectly. Now, these are my go-to hooks right now. If you want to try them out, they are an inline style ergonomic hook, which means that the head this part is in line with the rest of it, as opposed to being tapered. I will put a link to these in the description box as well. There's always the Premier Yarns listed down there. If you click on it and purchase anything, I do get a percentage back on the purchase. It's an affiliate link, but it is a good way to help support the channel. I'm still not far from getting my 500 subscribers, so I will look into other things that you guys can do to help support the channel as well. So I'm going to go ahead and chain up 26. So 10 plus 10 plus 6. So it's a multiple of 10 plus 6. So whatever you want to chain up, just make sure it's a multiple of 10 and then add 6 additional chains to it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, that was not cool. This yarn, when you use it too much, it does kind of get a little splitty, but that's okay. I'm going to restart here. And I've showed you guys here. I'll show you again how I attach my yarn. Everybody attaches differently. So I grab the working yarn. I have it like this is how I hold my yarn. Grab the tail I twist the working yarn over top of the tail, have a little hole here, insert my hook, pull through the working yarn, and then I tighten it onto the hook. Some people knot it on there, some people double knot it. Whatever your preference is, that's fine. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and chain up 26. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So there's my two of the 10 multiples. Now I'm going to add 6 more. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. Okay. Now, if you want to just double check to make sure that you have the right amount of chains, there's a couple ways you can do it. You do not count the one that's on your hook. Count the one that's right below it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, and 26. 26, your last stitch can kind of get hidden if your knot's a little too big, but there's the 26. All right, the foundation row, or row 1, some people call it the foundation row, some people call it row 1. We're going to start with a single crochet into the second chain from the hook. So we're going to skip the first one from the hook. We're going to go into the next one and do 1 single crochet. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 4 chains. So that's insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. There's 2. Need to do that 3 more times. Into the next 3. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. We've got 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more. 1 and 2. You should have a total of 5 single crochets here. We're not counting the chain 2. We're counting from the chain so if you want to know how to count to make sure you have the right amount, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 5 right here. Now, into the next stitch, we're going to do a double crochet. So that is yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We need to do that in 1 double crochet into the next 4 chains to have 5 double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next stitch, or chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Need to do 3 more of those. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We have 3 double crochets. The first one will look a little squished because it's right next to the last single. So just make sure that you're counting that one too. So we have 1, 2, 3. We need 2 more. So yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. 1 more double crochet into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so that was our last double crochet. Now we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 5 chains. So just insert your hook to the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. We have 3 more to do. Insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That was the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 1 more to do. Insert your hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Then you should have, we do 1 more of the 5 double crochets. So we're going to yarn over, insert our hook into the next chain, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And then we're going to do 1 double crochet into the next 4 chains. Okay, so we just did the 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, never mind. I'm sorry. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 1 more to do. Insert your hook into the next chain. Okay, so there's 5. You should have 5 chains remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're going to put 1 single crochet into each of the remaining 5 chains to end the row. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so that ends row 1, or your foundation row. It depends on who's writing the pattern. Some people call this row 1, and some people call it the foundation row. So once you've gotten to the end of the first row, I'm just going to call it the first row, we're going to chain 2. This chain 2 does not count as your first stitch. 1 and 2. We're going to turn our work. Now we're going to be working in the back loops only. So to find the back loop only, you can turn, let me do this, back loop only. The one that's closest to you is the front loop. The one on the back side, which is the front side for this row we just worked, is the back loop on the, oh wait, you know what? I take that back. Hold on a second. It is, I'm trying to remember if I'm doing this right. Yeah. Okay. Chain 2. Let me see something. Okay, I take that back, and I do apologize. We're all human, right? We're all human. I'm not going to delete this. It's just, things that happen. Okay, so we are going to do front loop only on this row. So the front loop is the one that's the closest to you. So the one that you see at the very top up here. So let me do this again. because it's kind of hard to show you once it's been chained up and everything. So, where is my little yarn needle at? Oops. Yeah. Just show you my mess over there. There it is. Okay. So, since the work, we've already turned our work. We chained two, turned our work. This loop right here is your front loop. The one that's on the other side facing away from you, this one here is the back loop. That's the back loop. This is the front loop. We're going to, since we ended with single crochet, we're going to be doing double crochet into the front loop only for row 2. So we're going to be doing the reverse of what we just did. So we just finished with single. We're going to just start with double. So yarn over, insert your hook into the front loop only, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And we're going to do that for 5 double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook into the front loop only of the next stitch. See how I kind of split the stitch? That's what you want to see. Yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over into the next front loop only. Pull up a chain, pull up a loop, loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, and insert your hook into the next stitch's front loop only. I'm trying to get this so you guys can see this properly here. Okay, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We've just did that 1, 2, 3, 4. We need one more. Double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the front loop only, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now, we're at the 5 double crochet from the previous row. So this one, we're going to do 5 single crochets. 1 single crochet to the next 5 stitches in the front loop only. So we're going to insert our hook into the front loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Next, we're going to do another single crochet front loop only. Just make sure that you're only going through the front loop. We're only using that one. Next one. That was 1, 2, 3. We've got 2 more to do. Front loop only. Single crochet. Again, front loop only. And single crochet. Now, we are back to the 5 single crochet. So we're going to do 1 double crochet into the next 5 single crochets in the front loop only. So yarn over, insert your hook into the front, get the front loop only. Again, you're splitting that V at the very top. See these V's here? Let me wait for it to focus. So we're going into just these front loops, not both of them. So yarn over, insert your hook to the front loop only. And make sure if it's splitty yarn that you have all your strands on that when you split the yarn. That's 1 double crochet, yarn over, insert your hook into the front loop only, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We've got 3 more to do. Yarn over, insert your hook into the front loop only, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next front loop only. I'm trying to do this so my camera can pick it up properly. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Yarn over, pull up a loop in the front, insert your hook into the front loop only. Leave that back loop alone. Pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. That's the last double crochet in the repeat. And now we're going to do single crochets. 1 into the next 5 double crochets, front loop only. So we're going to just insert our hook into the front loop, pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook, 1, 2, yarn over, pull through 2. And repeat that for the remaining 4 stitches. Make sure you're doing front loop only, otherwise you will not get the same effect. You can still do that you can go through both loops if you do not want the edge look, and you'll start noticing the edge look after a couple rows. You won't notice it as much on the first one. All right, that was 1, 2, 3. We've got this one and 1 more. 4. And 1 more to make 5. All right, and then the last 5 stitches are going to be 1 double crochet into the next 5 front loop only. So yarn over, insert your hook into the front loop only, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now we have the remaining ones. I'll show you how to do this last one down here. I'm going to just keep on going. I hope everybody's doing a wonderful day, having a wonderful day today. I'm kind of surprised that Creative Grandma and Cody did not have a live today, and I didn't see any kind of post on their YouTube page to say why they weren't doing one. If something came up, they had an emergency. Because if I'm not mistaken, they said, well, I don't know. Last week, I did not watch, I didn't watch the live last week. I was doing other stuff last week when they had their live. Well, they were doing a launch for the big summer sale with Premier Yarns, and I just didn't get to watch that one last week. All right, I'm at the last single crochet. Now this one can be kind of tricky because it's curved over on the side. So just make sure that you get the front loop only. And again, if you have some splitty yarn, it might be a little bit of a pain to make sure you got it all. And do the last double crochet. All right, and I'm going to do one more repeat with you because rows 2 and 3 are the repeat rows for this pattern. And I don't know why Bear's behind me crying. Bear, why are you crying? Mommy's almost done. Don't worry. You're not going to miss anything. All right. So we just ended with 5 double crochets. So the next row is going to start with single crochet. So we're just going to chain 1. That does not count as a stitch. And we're going to turn our work. Now you see here, you can see the little edging right here. This is what you'll see as you progress. When you only use one of the loops, front or back. Now, To me, this is not a reversible pattern. If you do add the edging to it, if you don't add the edging, it can be a reversible pattern. But with the edging, this side, your odd rows are the right side. So now we're going to go ahead and do the first single crochet. We just did the front loop, or we used the front loop on the previous row. So what we're going to do on this one is we're going to go into the back loop only. So it's an altering back loop and front loop. And to find the back loop, you may need to turn your work a little bit. This is not a stitch, so you need to make sure that you get into this back loop of this first stitch. You might have to turn your work a little bit to see it. It's kind of hard here to see it with the way I have this stuff, but it's the back loop only. So we're going to go into the back loop and go to pull up that loop, yarn over and pull through 2. Now it'll be a little easier to see it on this one. So on the next one, we're going to do another single crochet. This is the back loop. We're going to insert our hook, pull up a loop, yarn over and pull through 2. Now it may look like it's pulling a little bit, and it will till you work the row, and then it'll even out a little bit. That's the only thing that stinks about back loop only, because you can see it pull more. So we're going to insert our hook into the back loop only of the next one to do the next single crochet. We've already done 1, 2, and 3. We need to do 2 more. Back loop only again. Turn your work so you can see the top of your stitches to get into that back loop. It's the one that's away from you, not the one that's close to you. That's 4. 1 more to make 5. And that's the end of the 5 single crochets. Now we did 5 single crochets here. So on this row, it's going to be 1 double crochet into the next 5 stitches in the back loop only. So we're going to have to turn our work, insert your hook into that back loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now you need to do that 4 more times. Yarn over, insert your hook into that back loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 2. We have 3 more to go. Yarn over, insert your hook into the back loop only, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I don't know why I let that go, but it's okay. So we've got 1, 2, 3 double crochets. We need 2 more. Yarn over, insert your hook into the back loop only, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. I can't hold on to that for some reason. All right, we got 1 more to go. This is the last single crochet here from the previous row. So yarn over, go into the back loop only, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 5 stitches. Okay. Bear got let out of the room. All right. Now, again, back loop only. Insert your hook into the back loop, pull up a stitch, a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Need to do that 4 more times. Insert your hook in the back loop only, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's 2, 3, and 4. Now we're back to And we need one more. That was 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more to make 5. All right, there's our 5th one. Okay, so as you can see, it's starting to give a ridge to this look as well. It doesn't look like this bottom one yet, but it will eventually start looking like you've got an edge to your stitches. Like that somehow you did something magical and that's behind this. It is, but it's not. It's not like magically behind it. Now we're back to the single crochet, so we need to do double crochet on top of those, into the next 1 double crochet, into the next 5 single crochet, back loop only. I'm going to show this as slowly as I can. That's 1. That's 2. Back loop only. Don't forget, it's back loop only on row 3. Okay. That was 1, 2, 3. We got 2 more to do. Back loop only. One more. And then the last 5 stitches will be single crochet into the back loop only. So here's the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is the last one. This is the back loop for the last one of this row. And 5. Okay. And then when you want to continue, you will, since we just ended with single crochet, the next row is going to start with double crochet. So for that, go ahead and chain 2, 1, 2, turn your work. That really pulled up on that one, and I don't know why. It shouldn't have, but it did. All right. And then on this row, I'm going to do one more repeat with you. On this row, since it's a double crochet row, again, that chain 2 does not count as a stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook into the front loop only. Front loop only. Pull up a stitch, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. All right, and then we do one double crochet into the next 4 stitches in the front loop only. Front loop only. That's not front loop only. Come on. There we go. Front loop only. That was 1, 2, 3, 4. We have one more to do. 5 double crochet. And you can look at the other side and you can see that edging that's happening on the other side. Okay, so now we're at the 5 double crochet from the previous row. So we're going to do 1 single crochet into the next 5 doubles into the front loop only. One, two, 3, 4, and 5. All right, now we're down to the 5 single crochets. So we'll be doing 5 double crochets into the front loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There's the end of that one. And now we are at the 5 double crochets from the previous row. So on top of that will be the single crochet into the next 5 stitches, front loop only. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we're at the last 5 single crochet from the previous row. So it's 1 double crochet into the next 5 stitches, front loop only. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and the last one is kind of sideways here. This one is 5. All right. Then if you were to continue going, you would be repeating row 3. So I'm going to just chain 1 and turn. So you'll start seeing the noticeable design on here. I'm going to go ahead and pull that here real quick. Get that up close for you. So there's this nice little, like, almost ribbing effect, but there's also this effect right here where it's the little lines for the edging. This is great for a lot of things. You could make a blanket with it. You could make a scarf with it, a hat, your heart's desire, basically anything. I'm trying to come up with something not in a back and forth, but more of a round, going in a circle round blanket. I'm not just sure if I'm going to be using this stitch or the zigzag stitch with the V's and puffs. I'm still working on it, but when I figure it out, I'll let you guys know. I know I've got a lot of stuff going on right now that I haven't completed. And I haven't been able to show you guys much of anything lately, other than stitch tutorials, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know why there's that gap there. Didn't miss a stitch, so that's weird. Oh, it's because it was a single. Okay. But yeah, I used the variegated. Again, this is what it would look like. You know, if you could use a variegated or self-striping yarn. This is what the Hayride with the Premier Basic Multi color looks like, worked up in this. This is the same starting chain. It's just smaller because obviously it's a thinner yarn. But look, the difference between, and I'm actually lining up the, that. So, it's great for even color, if you want to add color to it, like after every repeat, complete repeat, so you do 2 and 3 and you're back to 2 and you want to change colors, you would end it obviously at the end of row 3, and then on the next repeat where you start with the double crochets, you would add your new color at that point. That's up to you. You can change it wherever you want to. But I would suggest doing it every two rows. Get at least 2 rows of the color, then change it to a different one to change it again with the going, you know, by the row instead of by the round. So, well, if you liked today's video, please give me a thumbs up. If you enjoy my content and haven't already subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscribe and then the notification bell so you're always aware of when I put out new content. Until next time, I hope you all stay safe, stay warm or cool, and happy crocheting. Bye-bye.